Rector Kola, distinguished guests and participants. First, I have to start by apologizing not having a minister here today, but due to the recent changes in the Finnish government as a result of the resignation of the Greens of Finland and their ministers, including Minister Pekka Haavisto, I will be presenting these remarks on behalf of the Ministry for Foreign Affairs this morning. Despite these changes, I can guarantee that our funding to ongoing programs, including the CSR project, will continue unaffected. To begin with, I would like to note the importance of this seminar, which provides us a valuable opportunity to learn about the interesting work of the CSR project related to the impacts of climate change in the East African context. More information is definitely needed on the effects of climate change on the sensitive and unique African ecosystems and their services, especially with regard to food security. I'm very pleased that we have this opportunity today to go deeper into the topic with the experts of different fields, and that we are able to share information on one of the new and innovative projects under the Ministry's regional portfolio. In our development policy, climate issues are seen as a high priority. Climate sustainability is one of the cross-cutting objectives to be taken into account in all cooperation. Finland supports climate activities in partner countries by assisting them to build up capacity to prepare and adapt to climate change, to mitigate its effects and take climate aspects into consideration in relevant policies and plans. In this respect, collaboration in research and education, for example through GSA, can assist African countries in their own efforts to respond to climate changes. One example of a country-led process is Ethiopia, with which Finland has had development cooperation ties since 1967. Climate challenges for Ethiopia are very real, as erratic rainfall causes food insecurity in a largely rain-fed agricultural system. Deforestation, accelerated soil erosion and land degradation are other major environmental issues. Watershed degradation causes silting of reservoirs, which reduces access to water resources. Due to these challenges, Ethiopia is addressing climate sustainability and aspires to become a middle-income country and a climate-neutral economy by 2025. Against this background, it has adopted a climate-resilient green economy strategy. Regarding climate funding, the European Union and Finland remain committed to scaling up funding for climate activities. In addition to traditional development cooperation, it is important to combine efforts between different sectors and to mobilize funding from private and innovative sources. Regarding the EU's emission trading scheme, Finland channels all revenues to international development, including climate activities. Last year, in 2013, this amounted to 67 million euros. In the longer term, post-2020, a paradigm shift is needed in our thinking about climate funding. We need to aim at a gradual transformation of the world economy based on a low-carbon and green growth strategy. This will require, for example, a broadening of the range of contributors, enhancing the enabling environments for green investments, and mainstream climate policy into both public and private investments. Finland's development policy is strongly rights-based. In many developing countries, insecure land tenure and user rights lead to uncontrolled land use and consequently to land degradation. We see the rights of local and indigenous communities as a key for sustainable management of land and related natural resources. Improving and securing rural peoples and particular smallholders' access to land has direct impact on agricultural productivity and household welfare. In this regard, I would like to draw specific attention to the rights of women and girls to inherit and own land and participate in decision-making. The rights of women, indigenous people, and minorities shall also be taken into account in relevant sector policies and planning of related interventions. Openness, the right to information and decision-making are fundamental principles of the role of the law and good governance. Finland has a long history of cooperation in forestry and rural development sectors. The role of forests as carbon sinks, as well as source of food security and livelihoods, is indisputable. In addition, forests contribute to sustainable management of valuable soil and water resources. In our development cooperation, we support a holistic approach to sustainable management of forests and related natural resources, ranging from user rights and just benefit sharing to questions related to energy, climate, sector value chains, good governance, and landscape level planning. Food security is an integral component in the CIESA project. Promotion of food security requires actions at all levels, from global to local. At the global scale, it requires a wide range of collaboration between different actors. Excuse me. As well as coherence between different sector policies. For example, related to development, agriculture, fisheries, trade, energy, health, environment, and natural resources. Doubling the productivity of smallholder farmers who grow the bulk of food in the developing world and making food systems resilient in the face of the environmental and economic shocks is paramount. In the agricultural sector, efficiency can also be increased through technology transfer, innovations, and partnerships. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ministry for Foreign Affairs is providing funding for 3 innovative pilot programs combining research and development. Some of you might have participated to a similar seminar organized by the Food Africa program last June. In the seminar, we mentioned that there will be a joint midterm review of 2 of these programs, Food Africa and CIESA. This work is currently ongoing. In the coming months, we are expecting the first independent feedback on this new kind of approach in our development cooperation. We are keenly looking forward to the conclusions and recommendations of the evaluation team. As already mentioned in the June seminar, we see that one of the challenges for this kind of programs with strong focus on research is the practical application of research results, in particular how to best reach the final beneficiaries, the local communities and smallholders. Also, here, strong networks and efficient collaboration between different actors are needed to bring about lasting results at the country level. We also hope that this kind of innovative collaboration could bring about new connections between Finnish and international research and higher education institutions. Even at its best, the impact of a single project is quite limited. However, it can provide a fertile ground for developing future collaboration possibilities. We hope that the fruitful collaboration between the project partners can continue beyond the scope of the GSAP project. When people and organizations share a common vision and a goal, many opportunities for fruitful collaboration may arise. I would like to conclude by warmly thanking ECP, the GS project and the University of Helsinki for organizing this interesting seminar, and I wish you all a very productive day. Thank you.